Hi everyone, it's Michelle Weiner-Merbaum from It's Our Turn Style again, and today I'm going to make a really elegant yet simple soup. Weather's getting colder and there's nothing like great soup. And you know me, I like to keep it simple, sister. So you don't have to be a sister to make this, but it helps. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, what we need here is just some beautiful asparagus. Is this gorgeous? These are beautiful asparagus. Need some asparagus, some olive oil, salt, pepper. I like some cumin and turmeric and a little garlic. And of course, vegetable broth. That's all you need. You will not believe how fantastic it is and how few steps. So let's begin. First of all, I'm going to take my asparagus, and I've cleaned them already to save some time. And what we need to do, some people, they snap the ends off where the wood would stop, and they'll do it, but I don't like doing that. I'm a cutter. That's a weird meaning, but I'm a cutter. So what I see is there's a little bit of white on the bottom of it, and then what I do is I probably cut off a ½ inch, and that is pretty darn simple. So there we go. I'm going to put in a little cup that I could just throw out after. So as I'm cutting them, and remember they're washed, I'm going to put them in a zip closed bag, and you'll see why in a second. So I'm going to keep doing that. Really, you should time because this is not going to take long at all. It's fantastic. Alrighty, so we're cutting these. And this is really nice because you can serve it for lunch, for yourself when you want to have something. It seems decadent, but it's not. Very low in calorie. Now, this dish is not only vegetarian, it's gone as far as to be vegan. It's vegan, it's kosher, and it's low in calorie and clean because we don't have any chemicals or anything added to our soup except for the natural ingredients and the seasonings. And it could be organic if you purchase and make it with only organic ingredients. Okay, here we go. All my asparagus in the bag too. That will be able to close tight. Now you'll see why that's important. Okay, what we're going to do inside, this is our prep bag, all we do inside, put in ½ a cup, not quite ½ a cup, of olive oil. Just I want to be able to coat the asparagus. Not too much, I don't want it swimming in it. I put in a pinch of salt. I guess you can say a ¼ teaspoon. Yeah, there we go. We'll be able to flavor it more after we cook it. A little bit of our pepper. I'm not a pepper lover, but it really does bring out the flavor in this. Because asparagus is a mild vegetable, as you know, so we want to add a little bit of oomph to it. What I like to do is garlic. Again, ½ teaspoon. I count that out. It's not coming out, so let's do that. There we go. Okay, delish. Okay, in fact, I'm going to got a little hard. Just mix it up in there. All right, there we go. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm going to do ½ teaspoon of cumin. Wow, that's a whole teaspoon. And you know what? I love the smokiness of cumin and a little bit of turmeric. I love turmeric because not only does it have an amazing kind of spicy-ish bite to it, but it has so many health benefits to it. And that I'm only going to put ¼ There we go. Now, crazy. Watch this. Close it up. Gonna get some of the air out of that. There we go. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to just smush, that's the technical word for it. Smush the zucchini around and all that jazz, all that jazz. It's perfect. Look at that. That's amazing. Closely. Good job. So it's in there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay them out on a baking sheet. I have a cookie sheet here. And that's okay. And I'm just going to put in the oven, and it's not going to run off because it doesn't have eggs. Every one of these is coated. So I'm just going to make a flat layer. One layer. And I'm going to put it in the oven to roast for just maybe 10 minutes because I don't mind if it gets soft. I don't want it to get burnt. So the roasted flavor will come out with all these lovely, lovely seasonings on it and the delicate taste, flavor of the asparagus. And I'm going to put it in the oven right now. And then every couple of seconds, minutes actually, I'll rotate them like that. So I'm going to go bring it to the oven. Ready to go. Okay, our asparagus has been in the oven and roasted for, I guess you would say, around 10-15 minutes. That is it at 425. Look how nice these asparagus look. It is taking a lot for me not to eat one right now. Okay. Oh, it's good. If I was eating just now, I would add some salt, but I'm going to do it when it's in the Vitamix. You can use any blender that you want that's powerful enough to chop it up. What's really great is that I can put this on the soup mode and it keeps it hot. So here I go. That's pretty good. Actually, it's very good. All right. I'm putting my seasoned asparagus, this is tough, isn't it, into my blender. That's what I'm doing. One thing I forgot to mention is that this is also paleo, which is nice. So vegan, paleo, clean, nothing bad about it. And healthy. Yum! Getting your vitamins in. Now, I have a lot of the seasonings that are still on the pan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try without getting it all over my counter, because I really don't like cleaning. I'm not going to lie. I hate cleaning. If I could just cook without having to clean, that would just be nirvana. So here we go. We have all our asparagus in here. And I'm going to, this is so simple. I'm going to just take the top part out so I can easily put in my vegetable broth. Okay, here we go. I'm going to turn it on, which I've just done. I'm going to take my vegetable broth, and now I'm going to pour some in. You can make this as thin or as thick as you'd like. I like it a little bit on the thick side, rich side. All right, so let me try that so far. Put my hand on there. And I'm going to put it into the soup mode. And okay, you know what? I'm going to just put a little bit more. So I have just put in, according to how I feel, how much it weighs. I guess 16 ounces of vegetable broth. Okay, I'm going to put the top in now. There we go. look at that color. And that is all chopped up. Alright, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sample it. Probably the best part of being the cook, especially when you're a good cook. But if you're not, it could be bad. But really, there's nothing in here that could be bad. I'm just going to take a little taste. Look how green that is. Isn't that beautiful? You know, I can taste the cumin, not overpowering, just has that smokiness in it. And the turmeric. I think it needs just a touch more salt, so I'm going to just put a little bit more salt. Like I said, it's for your taste. Let it go one more time, and I think we're ready to serve this puppy. So let's mix it in one more time. Next, I'm just going to pour it in the bowl and taste it and eat it. All right. Okay, here's our soup. Look how nice that consistency is. Oh, it's beautiful. It's an awful lot of soup, but I think I can handle it. Look how beautiful that color is. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. I love it. All right. It's perfect. It's truly perfect. Why don't you make this at home? Simple as can be, tasty, and your guests will think that you spent for an hour prepping vegetables. But you didn't, because we keep it simple. Sister, here on It's Our Turn Style, Michelle Weiner-Merbaum saying, enjoy your soup. See you next time. Good.